So now that we've identified what like terms are, we're able to simplify our expressions by combining those like terms. If you have an 8m and a 5m, we know those both have the same variable out to the same power, so they're like terms. That means we can add them. So 8m's plus another 5m's give us 13m's. You can think of it like apples. They're both apples. So we have 8 apples plus 5 apples. That would give us 13 apples. In B, once again, we've got a p and a q cubed, or q to the power of 3, either way, for both of those. And so those are like terms. That means we can add or subtract them. So here we would get 5 minus 4, which is 1 pq cubed, which you can simplify to, you don't have to necessarily list the 1. So that becomes pq cubed. And finally, in this last example, we see we have two like terms here. We have 7 of these a cubed b squareds, and then we're subtracting 7 of these a cubed b squareds. And so we end up with 0 of them, which would just simplify to 0. This is like 7 apples minus 7 apples gives us nothing. So pause this video and see if you can combine or simplify the like terms in the following examples. And let's do this together now. So we've got 6b plus 8b, so those are like terms. And so we end up with 14b's. In this next one, we would get 9x squared. And in C, we would have 7 minus 9 gives us negative 2. So we have negative 2xy cubed. All right, in these next examples, we have more than two terms, but they're all like terms, so we can combine them again. So here, all of these terms have m squareds, so they're like. 4 minus 3 would give me 1, plus 8 gives me 9. So I end up with 9m squared. And next one, I would get, oh, we have to be careful here. These are not all like terms. We only have two like terms here with the ABs. So we would have 9 ABs minus 5 ABs gives us 4 of those ABs. And then we have this plus 3a left over. Those cannot be combined because they are not like terms. So that's as simple as we can go for that question. Similar to the next one, we have two terms that are like because they involve just p's, and then we have two terms with q's. So we can combine our p's, 4p plus 5p gives me 9p, and then we can combine our q's, 7 minus 3 gives me plus 4q. And let's do some word problems. So holiday rush is coming up, and this market receives 6 cases of apples and 4 cases of oranges. They already had 2 cases of apples and 2 cases of oranges. Now they want to know after the delivery, how much do they have of each? So this question you could probably do without algebra, but it's good to get in the habit of using the algebra because the questions will get harder. So we're going to let a variable, I'm going to be A, be cases of apples. And another variable, I'm going to make it O. Actually, O looks like 0, doesn't it? So let's make it R. So we've got R is cases of oranges. And so what do we start out with? We're told that we receive 6 cases of apples, so that's 6 A's, plus 4 cases of oranges, so 4 R's. And we know the market already had 2 A's and 2 R's in stock. So we can look at our like terms here. We've got apples, and then we've got some like terms in our R's or oranges. And we can combine those. So we end up with 8A plus 6R. Okay, so we have 8 apples plus 6 cases of oranges now. And last question here. A bike store has 8 gravel bikes and 20 mountain bikes in stock, and they receive a shipment of 18 gravel bikes and 24 mountain bikes. So we want to algebraically represent the number and type of bikes that the store has after the shipment arrives. Okay, and so I'm going to make G be gravel bikes. And let's make M be our mountain bikes. So our shipment has 18 G's in it plus 24 M's. Oh, sorry, I missed the first part there. Our bike store originally had 8 gravel bikes, so plus 8G plus 20M. Okay, so that's what we have in total. We can combine our G's and we can combine our M's. And so we get 26 G's plus 44 M's. Okay, note that if you would have written this kind of in the order it was given to you, you would have 8G plus 20M, which is what you originally had in stock, and then plus your shipment of 18G plus 24M. Because addition is commutative, you'll get the same answer. So it doesn't really matter that I did it out of order, but I wanted to mention that just in case it was confusing as you went through it. Okay, and so that is simplifying algebraic expressions.